wisdom and guidance to the mayor and to the city council, that they might continue to bless this city, Lord, that they might consider each and every constituent, Lord, in all their decisions, Lord, that they might just remember how good you've been to us as a city, and that they would just continue to lead us in the direction that you've chosen. We do thank you for all of this in the name of Jesus. All God's people said.
Amen. Pledge
Allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Moved.
Second.
Motion moved.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
If anybody would like to pull any communication, if not, I'll ask for a motion. A second, please.
There's only one.
There is one? Just one, okay. Still, if it's okay, if I could ask for a motion and a second, please.
Move to accept.
Motion accept
File.
Second.
and seconded.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Ms. Bruno, please, if you don't mind coming forward, we got presentations tonight for the Potomac presentation of the 2023 Christmas Parade winners. So please, if you don't mind, and I'm going to come down if you don't mind.
Okay. In case you didn't know me, I'm Sherry Bruno. I've been the parade chairman for 15 years.
Seems longer.
You have no idea. I've worked on the parade since 1992. And I am turning it over to my friend, Susie Jones. She's going to be the new chairman, but I'm going to help her. I'm not going to just turn her loose by herself. Okay, we're going to start with the Mayor's Cup. That is the Indian Hills Music Club.
Congratulations, Sue. Thank you very much. Somebody come here and take pictures if you like. So do it, you do it, close up. You got it? All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Next.
The next is the Chairman's Choice Award, and that is the International Order of Mrs. Ropers.
They were very cute. Yeah, yeah.
Until it was freezing and wet, because those dresses.
You got it? Congratulations.
Our next award is the Best Beauty Entry, and that is Little Miss Rodeo. Best club entry is the Rust Buckets Off-Road.
Those were cool looking boots.
Next is the Best Decorated Business. That goes to J Hook Towing.
He's towing cars out front.
He probably is. The best nonprofit is the North Little Rock Animal Shelter. The best performing or dance group is the Divine Pearls Dance Team. They said they were going to be here. That's okay. Next is the best fire truck. That is the Scott Volunteer Fire Department. The best marching group, that would be the Meadow Park Elementary. And last but not least, the President's Award went to Deck the Halls. It was a Barbie pink float. It was. Okay, and that is it. That's it.
May I please, go ahead and stay in seat? Let's go ahead and put it on, guys, back to back.
IT guys, we're ready.
Okay, that's good to hear me, I'm sorry. Yes. Go ahead, guys in the back, you got it? Here we go. It's not on. Here it comes. I got the one, okay, thank you.
If you take a look around, you know the city of North Little Rock has experienced exceptional growth over the last year. I'm Allison Courtney. Let's take a look back and a look ahead to the state of our city in 2024. Detective Gibbons, you're a police officer here in North Little Rock. You're a resident of North Little Rock. Describe for me, when the tornado hit, what went through your mind as both a member of this community and as a police officer?
Well, there's a lot of things that go through your head. One, obviously I was at work that day, and I knew we were being activated and we were going to respond to the neighborhood in a search and rescue standpoint. But at the same time, you're human, so you worry about your own family, your own residents and so forth, but you have to set that aside and get out and do our job. And once the mayor and the chief activated us, that's exactly what we did. As far as the city's response, being prepared, that was probably one of the most prepared events I've seen. The mayor's office did a fabulous job of communicating to the public, letting them know when the power may get on, letting them know where first aid stations were, letting them know simple things about trash could be dumped, to where it could be picked up. And most importantly, City Hall did a really good job of putting information out there on what the community could do to help each other. And that's what I think led to a very quick recovery.
So you've had some time to reflect after the tornado. Looking back, what are the moments you're most proud of?
One of the probably most memorable moments to me was in this area that we're here now. The neighbors all came together. They set up right around the corner. They set up grills and they were cooking for people all day, all night long. And these were people from the community here and even people from outside. And one of the things that really hit me the most is I was standing right over here by these houses here that were struck and watching those families return to their homes and come find the damage that was done and try to recover some of their valuables. And we're out here basically standing there to be seen, to let them know that they're safe and protected. And they were coming up to us and asking us if we were okay, if we needed something to eat, if we needed something to drink, how our families were. They were as concerned with us as they were themselves.
A lot of good people here in North Little Rock.
Lots of good people here.
Paula, let's talk about the tornado and how that not only aesthetically changed the neighborhood, but fundamentally, emotionally, all of those things. What happened when the tornado hit, and then what happened in the weeks and months after that?
Well, of course, we were surprised, and the tornado did take us. We weren't prepared. We all ran out to the front yard, all neighbors, and we got to know each other. We shook hands, we hugged each other, whether we knew each other or not. We got that connection. And I think what's even more interesting now, we've started to rebuild the relationships. It's not about the houses. It's about our being good neighbors with each other.
How was the city's response to the tornado, especially out here to the Amboy neighborhood?
Well, very impressive. We had people coming up through the streets just checking on us. What can we do for you? What do you need? And the police were very good to take care of us. They coordinated also with other agencies we just really felt like folks knew Amboy was hurting, and they came and helped us.
Henry, as a business owner here in North Little Rock who had substantial damage to your business after the tornado, tell us a little bit about your personal experience after the tornado hit and you came and you saw.
Yeah, I remember that happened. It was March 31st, and it's really quick that happened. And then I got a little bit damaged, the roof and the siding.
Did the city and the mayor's office, they all make that easy for you as a business owner to figure out what to do next and how to get up fast and running?
Yeah, they're telling me, explain to me what I have to do. I feel like everything just like a bless, for the community from the Amboy and from the city of North Little Rock. They're supporting us really good because at the time we don't have electric, we don't have water, everything. And just making phone calling and then tell them can you help me make really quick for turn on the electric, because we try to get back as soon as possible.
Chief, tell me how long you've been with the North Little Rock Fire Department, and also what is so special about Station 8?
I've been with the fire department almost 34 years. Our old Station 8 was impeded by train traffic. The new Station 8 is at a location that we can bypass the trains. We've got a fallen firefighters memorial at the new station, the first one in the history of North Little Rock. And we've also got new quarters for our battalion chief. easy access to the freeway to go to Maumelle Boulevard, and better response to downtown North Little Rock.
Pretty exciting where we're standing right now and looking back over this big area, about to become something also very special.
Correct. This is going to be home to our new central fire station. This station will be 22,000 square feet. Our current one's 18,000 square foot. Our current one was built in 1962, and new fire trucks just don't fit into it anymore. The most exciting thing about this, it's going to have a safe haven baby box for mothers who surrender their newborns who can't take care of them. And it's going to have a shop for our mechanic. Currently, our mechanic works on all the trucks out in the parking lot.
And the funding and how this is going to be built is from taxpayers.
It's from the taxpayers. They passed the half-cent sales tax in 2017. They passed the continuation of the sales tax in 2023, and that is what's making all this possible.
So Chief, tell us a little bit about the Real-Time Crime Center. What is that exactly? There may be people out there like, what does that mean?
So basically a real-time crime center is a hub where we can combine the resources that we have here at the PD with the resources from the community. So basically we come together in one central place where we can analyze data, we can see crime trends as they start to happen and deal with those, and kind of be more efficient about how we do our manpower.
Safe cities mean a whole lot to economic development and so many other things.
Yes.
I know that's something that you guys talk about when you talk about safety in North Little Rock.
Right, it's the quality of life. That's what's important to me, the quality of life for people in the city. And that's what we really work hard to make better. And this is just another tool to help us get the public involved, by combining resources, and we're doing it together.
How much does city leadership play a role in that for you guys?
Oh, it's huge. This was a vision of the mayor to get this done, and the city council jumped on board, and they're very supportive of us anyway. And for them to give us this opportunity and provide the funding that we need and stuff, this is huge. Yeah.
Pastor, tell us a little bit about the North Little Rock Youth Cares Coalition and what you guys do here.
They bring the organizations together so that they can work together on different projects, different things, or good communication. And they also do a job fair.
How important is it to get youth involved or get kids involved at an early age in terms of working together, and how that will long-term benefit not only them, but the city as well?
Well, as they see the changes, the transformations that they start, and they watch that as they grow up, how they can say, I did that. I was part of starting that. And the pride that they have and the experience that they learn from learning a job, learning how to deal with people properly, and it's very important.
Troy, tell us the vision behind putting the new clinic in North Little Rock and specifically in Rose City.
So Mayor Harwick, this has been his initiative. He really initiated this with Baptist Health. We have a long-standing partnership with the city of North Little Rock. And so it was natural that we would go and do this together, try to create physician clinic access to the people who live in that part of North Little Rock.
And what sort of impact do you think this clinic will have in Rose City?
Well, I mentioned access, and if people don't have access to health care, and particularly a place that they don't feel is their home, and so to have a clinic in the neighborhood, in the community, where they feel like it's theirs, easier to access, a lot of health disparities in that part of the city, and so we want to try and resolve some of that by providing them with really good access to health care. And Baptist Health's here to make sure that the things that they need, that they'll have.
Okay, so when's the big day? I know people are looking forward to this. It has been a project in the works for a while.
It has. This has been going on for a long time. The planning, the construction, all the things that have to happen to open a new clinic. We hope and think that it's going to be July of 2024. So summer of this year, we should open the clinic.
And does it have a name yet? Do we know what the clinic
It
is?
will be called Baptist Health Family Clinic, Rose City.
Stephen, Mayor Hartwick has done a whole lot to improve the infrastructure of the east side of the city. How have those improvements impacted your neighborhood and your area of the city? over the last several years?
Okay, well, just like this project here going on, you know, it's bringing in a new fire station. And as far as this area, we don't have a fire station in this area, so safety reasons, and it just make us feel like a community out here. And we know that if, you know, we have any trouble, fire station is right here to help us out.
Tell me how important the improvements to Faulkner Lake Road have meant to citizens here.
Well, it makes it easier to get in and out of the area. You know, you don't have to come to 165, or you don't have to go to 70. You just go down Faulkner Lake. And it makes it easier to get in and out.
Those improvements we were talking about earlier, used to flood a lot, lots of complaints.
Right, right. Flooding and a lot of potholes, dead animals. You know, it was lower, it was very low in the swampy area. So it was raised about 5 feet and wide, and rails ran down it for safety. So it has improved it tremendously.
Calling in terms of economic development in the city of North Little Rock, there was a lot going on in 2023. Talk about some of those projects that were generated.
Well, we had a lot. North Little Rock had a phenomenal year. We had some expansion, we had brand new development, and we also had some retail. So there was in total over $100 million worth of investment into North Little Rock itself. 500 new jobs were created in 2023. And in that process, we had 8 new restaurants open. 2 were in Argenta, 1 was in East Broadway. We had some up near McCain Mall. We also had a distribution center open, Lowe's Distribution Center, out our Tulip Farms area opened. This distribution center is 1.2 million square feet. It's massive.
And right now we're standing at an incredible facility, Safe Foods, that's here in North Little Rock. There may be people that don't even realize that it's here, but it is, and they expanded. You have a distribution center that was added, so much more than just the little things that residents tend to see and notice.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we're so proud to have Safe Foods here. This is something not a lot of people know about, but Safe Foods' existing facility was 120,000 square foot. They're adding another 60,000 square foot to their facility right here in North Little Rock. Their total capital investment overall is going to be $55 million here in North Little Rock.
Andrew, you know that the North Little Rock Parks and Recreation Department has 2 all-inclusive playgrounds, right? One at Lehman Plaza, the One Heart Park at Burns Park. You were at the grand opening of the Lehman Plaza one. What has that park meant to you?
It means that I can kind of go out and be similar to a normal person and go and visit a playground and act like a normal kid.
A lot of people don't realize how important that is. They sometimes don't think about that when they're building something. When you hear that a city, your city, is concerned about that, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel accepted and that everybody cares about people like me.
And I know that they're still working on the new Funland at Burns Park, which is the last part of the park to be rebuilt or restored after the tornado. I'm certain, I've been at some of his press conferences, I bet the mayor's gonna want you to be there on July 4th for the grand opening. What does it mean to be a part of something so significant? This is such a historic moment.
Makes me feel like people just care about people in his community.
The city of North Little Rock accomplished so much by working together during 2023. While the March 31st tornado caused a lot of our destruction in our city, it provided an opportunity for everyone to come together and be stronger than ever. City employees, residents, business owners, and many individuals and organizations from outside North Little Rock worked together in the hours, days, weeks, and months following the tornado. I'm so proud of the spirit everyone displayed. We opened the Burns Park Fire Station, broke ground on a new fire station in the east part of our city, and demolished the original Argenta School at 13th and Main to build a new central fire station, which will better serve more of our residents. So many exciting things are happening in all areas of our city. The drainage issues and flooding at Faulkner Lake Road have been corrected, and the Park Hills Jumpstart project is now complete. Economic development continues to thrive in all parts of our city. Safe Food expanded their operation. Federal Metals opened, and the Lowe's Distribution Center held their grand opening. I take pride in how hard all of our city employees work for our citizens and the spirit of our community. I'm looking forward to 2024 and all the plans we have in store. Andrew, and I see Steve back there, Paulo, Henry. If all y'all, everybody was sitting, let me see the ones who actually participated in this. I want to give them a standing ovation too, if you don't mind. Steve, see y'all. Thank you. Andrew, good to see you, baby. Thank you all so very, very much. Wow, I need to put those too. Andrew. Are you and I are also, all right? Thank all y'all so very much.
Mayor, it's not talking.
Thank you.
Something?
Huh?
I wanted to say Adam Tyndall.
Adam, where is, come here,
back.
Miss Ross will say something. Yeah.
Come back. While everybody's going around, I want to say something. I never watched the morning news, but this morning, I guess since it was a 2-hour delay, you did an excellent job.
Thank
I
you,
was
ma'am. I
so
appreciate
proud
it.
of
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Very
Yes.
good promoting North Rock Animal Shelter, knowledgeable. I was impressed.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Amy said she saw you too.
She did. She
We're
gave me a
all
phone
watching.
call. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Good job.
Y'all have a good night.
I want to make a positive comment. And I just want to thank,
Mr. Robinson, yes, ma'am.
that presentation was wonderful. And Mayor, great job. And I just like to also compliment your communications department.
Yeah.
And everybody that put this together. This was awesome.
Well, and I have to admit, we were sitting there talking about it, and we were going over, y'all got the book in front of you here. By the way, the ones who participate in the video, I'll have you a thumb drive so you can put it in and show it. I saw Steve back there filming the whole thing, though. So, but yeah, it wasn't just, it's the city employees, as y'all know from the tornado, what we went through, but also you guys here on the council, how supportive you've been through this whole thing. I cannot say enough about my council, so thank y'all so very, very much what you do, so thank y'all. Yes, sir, Mr. Height, yes. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to echo what Linda said, and I've been down here 23 years almost. I'm in my 24th. That's the best state of the city presentation I've seen down here. Now, Mayor, I want to take a moment of personal privilege and say hello to my sister, Rhonda, who's watching us in Omaha, Nebraska. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda, good to see you. All right, you did. Anybody else? Thank you very much. Let's go on with the show, okay? Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
That moves us to unfinished business, Mayor.
R20.
R23-247.
I've held it, so I don't think
Yeah.
anybody's,
And, just if I could.
Please.
You all know that Mr. Gross from the Hilburn Farm has been here for the previous meetings. He didn't want to spend any more of his client's money. He's aware that it's going to be called today. The receivership has been lifted, but they still don't have the funding. They're, working with the bank, but, he and I have talked about the condemnation procedure, if his client is interested in rehabbing the property, what needs to be done for that. But he didn't want any of you all to think that his client was just disinterested in coming, that they just knew that it had come to the point where this would be called.
well, this is sixth time if I hold it, it falls off anyway. Okay, I'll go ahead and hold it again.
No, he,
Just
I would
take
go
it,
ahead
withdraw it?
and call it.
Go ahead and call it
Go
then.
ahead and
Please do. Let's call it then.
All right, sir. A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 800 North Beach, Building 8, in the city of North Little Rock to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance. Sixth reading.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
There's motion second.
All right. Ross?
No.
Hamilton? Yes,
It
sir.
is to condemn.
Robinson?
Wait a minute. I thought this was on.
Hang on just a second.
No, this is the condemnation.
Pull mine back.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought this was to rehab what they, or
No,
extend it.
Mr. Gross and I
Extend
talked
it.
about that. He's aware of the rehab procedure.
Yes, to condemn.
So let's start over, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Thank y'all very much.
About to say, they know they're going to condemn it today.
R 2403, Mayor Hartwig, or
No, it's
correction,
Mr. Hamilton.
Councilmember Hamilton?
Please hold that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
R 023-113, Councilmember Insulaco.
Please call it.
Yes, sir. R 2403, Councilmember?
Yes.
Oh, he said call it. Read it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like you said, hold it, sir, I apologize. No ordinance granting a special use to allow the continuation of a type 2 short-term rental in an R1 zone for property located at 3818 North Magnolia Street.
No.
023-113.
113.
That's what I'm reading.
023-113.
Then this is
This is Mr. Insulaco. and we're
okay.
talking about,
An ordinance waiving section 14.19.d.2 of the sign ordinance number 7697 to replace a sign located at certain real property at 6150 Remount Road in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas. Declaring an emergency. First reading.
now I need to probably, after you're ready, I'm going to convene a public hearing on this, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
You need a motion.
I'm going to get a motion. I just want to make sure we're all the
First,
same
you
thing.
got to suspend
I'm-
the readings if it's going
Now,
to.
we're about
Move to
to.
suspend all readings.
Second.
Motion to suspend. There's a second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
I need to convene a public hearing on this.
After we put it on the table, correct?
Put it on the table then. I'm sorry. Go
And
ahead.
it's
To
been
adopt?
motioned.
Motion to adopt, and there's a
Second.
second. Thank you.
You're ready.
All right, right now, those wishing to speak for or against this, I'm calling convene a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against 023-113, you can come to the microphone, please. Those wishing to speak for or against. I got to have you come to the microphone, Mike.
I think we're,
Somebody come, we're doing a public hearing on this, so you can speak for or against this. Yes, sir. Identify yourself, please.
Hi, this is Father Martin. I live at the property at St. Anne's. And basically what we're trying to do is to replace our current sign with a digital one. And so that's what we're trying to do.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Father Martin Amaro.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else? If not, nobody else, I'm going to adjourn this public hearing. Please, don't mind. And we've suspended the rules.
Yes, sir. We
Wait,
had a
we've already
motion and a second.
suspended.
Okay.
You have a
For
motion
adoption.
and a second to
There's
adopt.
a motion and a second.
Already.
I'm sorry, Ms. Ross.
I know this isn't mine, but this is with that residence right there, that's why it's here. And that light, and with the electronic copy signs, we've tried to keep them away from any residence or anything. And so I would like to make a motion, and Father has agreed too, that it would be turned off at 10 o'clock at night. That's the only way that I could vote for it. Because that is the rule, and we've never done
So
this.
do we need to amend this?
Yes, that's my amendment, if that's okay with the sponsor. I don't want
Absolutely.
to be stepping on your, I want
No,
them to have it,
absolutely.
but I still want to
I
make it work.
talked to Mike this afternoon, and he said that would be perfectly okay to make sure that sign is
Well, if
off
you-
by 10 o'clock every night.
Right,
So
because
your
they could
amendment-
move it to the corner lot, and it wouldn't even be before us, because it would be a further distance, but they've already got the power there, and so if they could turn it off at 10 o'clock, that's reasonable.
Do you understand that? Okay, all right.
So what
There's
is the
amendment
motion?
to it then? There'll be amendment?
We
understand it and agree to it.
Mike, you got to identify yourself, please. Go ahead and identify who you are when you're speaking, please. I got
I'm
you.
Mike Berg with St. Anne's, and we agree to the 10 o'clock time in the evening to turn it off.
Thank you. All right, there's a motion, second. There's an amendment, I'm sorry. And the amendment has been read. Y'all understand the
make
amendment
sure-
to be turned off at 10?
Make sure you put 10
Okay.
PM, yes.
There's a motion, and a second on the amendment.
We don't have a motion and a second on the amendment. Did you just make one?
I did.
Okay, and the second was who?
Nathan,
Okay, and what was the motion again?
make sure the sign is
The
turned
sign
off.
goes off at 10 PM.
I know, but where is it going in here?
What I can do is that, renumber it and add
Okay.
a section two.
Okay.
That it'll be required that it be turned off at, 10 PM.
Do we need to put in
6
the
a.m.?
morning,
10
it's
p.m. to
light
6 a.m.?
outside, yeah.
Okay, how about an amendment that it only be allowed to be turned on between 6 AM and 10 PM?
Works for me.
Okay, is that
And if
your
we have any
motion?
objection from the residents, we will have to come back and change the time.
I second that amendment.
Commissioner Stalako, you okay?
All righty.
Vince, you're okay with it? Okay.
Correct.
All right.
All right, we have a motion
So
second.
everybody got everything straight on this? Okay, let's call it.
All right, sir. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insularco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Motion to, motion to adopt as amended.
Second.
Thank you.
You're okay.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insularco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris? Insularco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
R 2403, Councilmember,
024.
correction, O 2403, Councilmember Taylor. I'm still on.
Well, he's instructed us to hold this, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Next is your consent agenda.
Consent agenda, let's go ahead, I want to go ahead in R 2404 through R 2416. We can do that, R 2417, I want to hold that. The reason why is that Mr. Kent is out of town on vacation, so if you don't mind, we'll hold that, okay?
Was there any others that you wanted pulled?
Huh?
If you'll recognize me, Mr. Mayor?
Four? The public hearing's already over with. If you want to wait to public comment,
No,
okay.
I was just going to say thank you.
You just said it. How's that? Good, thank you.
And I really like, and will say something to Sherwood about y'all's video.
Thank you.
It's better than anything we've done.
Thank you, Mike, I appreciate it.
Okay, so R 2417 is being pulled and held till the next meeting.
Correct.
And then was there another one that,
R 2419 is an agreement to rehab, and I don't think I need to put that, so me and Amy have talked, I'm gonna move it to the next council meeting.
so you're
So
going
I
to
need
hold
to go, I'm going
R20?
and pull those, so if you can call everything before those two, I'd appreciate it.
So you're holding 19 as well, you're saying?
I am gonna hold it,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Go ahead and do a all in favor.
Please.
Which ones,
All
could
right,
we
back
please
to it.
repeat
R
which ones we
24
are
through,
holding?
I'm holding two of them, which is, the first one is R 2417, and I'm holding
The
R
agreement to rehabilitate?
Yes,
Yes.
those two.
So are you guys good on all the rest?
If you are, make it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you very much.
All right, so that moves us to new business.
So Mayor, you have a series of condemnations.
Yeah, I do, and I'm sitting there saying I want to pull one of those, if I'm not mistaken. Is
Yeah.
R, huh?
22.
Yes, sir.
That one is being withdrawn.
Is that, R 22 is pulled, yes, and then, yeah, that's the only one I've got. So I need to, let's go ahead and read them. I'll convene a public hearing on all of them, okay?
Yes, sir. R 2420, 1801 West 15th Street. R 2421, 1425 West 36th Street. R 2423, 1801 West 16th Street, AKA 1607 Flora Street. R 2424, 47 Haywood Street, and R 2425, 4006 Virginia Drive.
I have a person here on public comment that was wanting to speak, but
You
they've signed
have,
up for public comment.
Nancy Wimberly.
Yeah, but I can go ahead and convene a public hearing on these.
Did they leave?
Yeah, and then they leave.
Okay, so they went ahead and left. She talked to Ms. Felicia, and she's good with it going forward.
Okay.
And your other one that is here is Mr. Meyer. Mr. Meyer, come forward.
Mr. Meyer couldn't read it. It says, Albert, let me go ahead and convene a public hearing before we go much further, okay? Let me get them done. Hang on, Mr. Meyer, please, for just a second, please. So let's go forward with this, and I'll convene a public hearing on all these. I can go ahead. It's been read, they all been read? Okay, I'm going.
Well, they've not been read. You're just doing the
I'm
public
going
hearing
to,
on
I'm going to do the
group.
public hearing. So go ahead, I'm going to open a public hearing on these five, I guess it would be. Those wishing to speak for or against, please come forward, identify yourself if you don't mind, and you're up.
And Mr. Meyer's property is 1801 West 16th for the guys in the back.
All right, these are 2420 is what it is, right? Is that what I'm hearing, seeing?
23.
Okay, 23 or 20?
24, 23.
Okay, got you. All right, you're up, sir, I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I was
They've got 15th Street up and we need
I know it,
16th.
that's what I'm saying. It's 1801 West 15th first. Now, which one are you representing?
He's West 16th, 1801 West 16th, so it's the.
Oh, he's on R 2423. Let me get, this is a public hearing, on all of them, so you can speak about 1801 West 16th Street. You're up.
Yeah, the guys just need to scroll down
It's
to
a
that.
parcel that has two houses, and the 1607 Flores, the one
Right.
that they're
There you are, right there, guys.
condemnation. I'm here this evening. I would like to save my property. In the meantime, I'm receiving a letter from Officer Reese, I believe. I've acquired my contractor's license, my roofing registration, and the bond, the $10,000 bond, and have taken out a permit to work on the building, and I would like, please, for you to allow me to do so.
Okay, you stand by for just a second. Is there anybody else who wishes to speak for or against any of these others? And then if I will, I'll open it back up. Okay.
Mayor, may I ask him a question?
Sure.
Were you in the city clerk's office getting a business license earlier today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he was getting a business license so that he could pull the permits to work on the
Yeah, I
property.
have it all here, my contractor's license and everything. Sir?
Oh, hang on a second, I'm thinking. So what I need to do on this is, so I need to top the public hearing. Let's go back, and if I want to, I can pull this, correct?
Want to pull it?
Gotcha.
It's your
Is
legislation.
there anybody else wish to speak for or against these resolutions we're talking about? If not, I'm going to adjourn the public hearing. All right, I'm going to adjourn this public hearing. Let's take up, if you don't mind.
Then yours won't get called specifically until later.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I got it here.
Go ahead, Amy, go ahead. Wait, stand close.
You've got to say what you had to say about your property, and it'll be called up again for a vote after they talk about a couple of other properties, so you can sit down for
Okay,
a little bit, okay?
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're
I knew he
welcome.
couldn't hear. So we're talking about R 2420 right now,
Yes, sir. R 2420, Mayor Hartwick.
please?
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 1801 West 15th Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance and for other purposes.
Move for adoption.
Second. Motion adopted, second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
R 2421, Mayor Hartwick.
Please?
A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 1425 West 36th in the street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Motion adopted, second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter? Yes. Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
23.
R 2423, Mayor Hartwick.
I'm going to pull it for right now.
You're just holding it.
Holding, I'm saying, pull it.
Okay.
I'm holding it, if you
You're
don't mind,
holding
thank you.
22, you said?
22 or 23? 22, R 2422, I'm holding it.
Okay,
And it goes
22, you're
23.
withdrawing. 23, are you holding?
I'm holding 22 right now, but you said pull it before earlier, right?
Withdraw 22.
That's what I wanted to do. They said,
Yes.
so we're going to
Now, what are
withdraw.
you going to do on 23?
Let's listen to the guy. I want to sit there
Wait,
and
are we
discuss.
holding
We've already
or
listened to
pulling
him. Let's
23?
discuss it right now. So
22.
I'm going to withdraw R 2422, correct? Let's
Yes.
go to R 2423. That was the gentleman just spoke.
Yes, 22.
He is asking for,
Now we're on 23.
yeah, go ahead. I'm going to have it read. Let's talk.
R 2423, a resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 1801 West 16th Street, AKA 1607 Flora Street, in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
I want to, he's got his business license, I understand today.
He came in, and my understanding was he is the owner of the property. He's wanting to fix it up and then, I guess, rent it.
Can't hear. Amy, come up to the mic. Amy, help me with this if you don't mind. You're fine.
Felicia?
Hang on. Felicia, you come on up too if you don't mind. Yeah.
If Felicia could provide the status,
Yeah, I know. We're
that would
about to.
help.
Felicia, come up. Miss Ross.
No, I'm just, is there no mention of any rehab agreement being done here, like we normally do, or?
Felicia?
In your letter that you got about this hearing? You got information that if it is condemned, you can get in touch with my office, with the city attorney's office about doing a rehab agreement? Is that right? That,
Talk to anyone about a rehab agreement.
it was in the letter giving you notice of this hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't-
So if the city council does condemn this, then there's a process to go through where you still have an opportunity to bring it up to code, even if they condemn it. You have a period of 6 months, but you have to put up enough money to cover the cost of the demolition if you don't get it fixed.
Do you understand what she's saying to you? I know you have a little hearing problem, so
I believe so, sir.
if we go forward with this, what we're saying, if the city council goes forward with this condemnation, you have 6 months to bring it up to what you want to do with it. Am I saying that correctly?
Right, but you need to get in touch with my office within the next week. If they vote yes on this tonight, then you need to get in touch with my office within the next week, and Mr. Reese can tell you how to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Anybody else? Any questions? Any questions? So just have him stay there. Ward, I don't know if there's any more questions for anybody or not, but hang on just a second. Mr. Baxter?
I have a question for Ms. Whitby. Is Meyer Rental LLC they already have a business license?
Yes.
Okay.
And so Mr. Meyer got a separate business license as a
construction
contractor.
piece.
Yes.
Yes, sir, I put it in my personal name along with the bond and the privilege license.
I got you. I understand
Before
what you're
before
saying.
he could pull the permit, he was advised that he had to get a business license and he had to show his state license, so he has
He's
complied
done
with all of
everything
that.
he's supposed to do.
We weren't aware that it was a condemned property he was
Okay.
working on, but that is,
Now, remember, if this goes forward tonight for condemnation, you've got 6 months to get this up to where you need to be, okay?
Yes, sir.
You
And
got
post-
that?
And post the bond.
And post a bond.
You have to get in touch with me within the next week, and you have certain benchmarks you have to meet, and we can go over all of that.
Okay.
But it does require putting up the cost of the demolition of the structure, but we can talk about all that, this week.
Ward, make sure he has the number to Miss Amy Fields, the city attorney, so he can make that call. Who should he call for you? Amy, you?
Yeah, have him call for me.
All right. Ward, will you take care of that for us? Ward, you'll take care of it for us? Okay, let's go forward then.
Okay.
Is that all?
You're fine.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right.
There hadn't been a motion on
No,
this.
no, ma'am.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Motion adopt. Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yeah, I guess.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
R 2424, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 4700 Haywood Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance and for other purposes.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Second, okay.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
R 2425.
Please.
Mayor Hartwick. A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 4006 Virginia Drive in the city of North Little Rock to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance and for other purposes.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
R 2426, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of a cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real property located at 1214 West Short 17th in the city of North Little Rock.
Move for adoption.
Motion now, I need to
We
call a
need to
public
do pub-
hearing. Yeah, I'm about to. So those wishing to speak for or against this R 2426, please come forward. Seeing none, I will adjourn this public hearing.
Motion to adopt? Or do you have, okay. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
O 2404, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
An ordinance amending section 2.2.1 and 8.3.2 of the North Little Rock Municipal Code, Chapter 8, nuisance abatement and property maintenance, declaring an emergency. First reading.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
All right, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Motion to adopt?
Second.
Motion to adopt. Can I just say
Well,
something about it?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you had to have the motion before the second.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he,
I know.
I can't do that.
Where are we?
Ready to vote, sir?
Are we?
No,
I think Ms. Ross has a
Okay.
question.
Oh,
Ms. Ross.
We are on 02404, right?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is something that, I don't know how it happened or whatever. So can you kind of give us an executive summary of what this is? Is that it goes to the Board of Adjustments now?
It
or
does.
Is that,
As the previous ordinance existed, and it has been in existence for a whole lot of years, you know, the law has developed in such a way on people's rights that I felt like it would expose us to liability to go onto private property and tow people's abandoned vehicles without giving them notice and a hearing and a process to go through so that they would have due process. And so that's what this does. And since the Board of Adjustment also hears appeals of other things related to building codes and things like that, they're the body that's most well-suited to hear those appeals.
So y'all know, Ms. Fields has been working on this now for some time to get this right on this. What happens is we're traveling through our city, we see vehicles that's been left on properties, and this kind of clears up. We can go through the Board of Adjustments to have them move or clean it up or get rid of it. So that's kind of where this is coming from.
okay, so I just want to make sure I get it straight in case somebody asks me. So they have 30 days to repair or remove it, correct?
Correct.
Right?
And so then a letter goes out that they have 20 days from the day of the letter to appeal to the Board of Adjustments. So that's giving them, what, 50 days?
Okay.
I guess that's to move a car?
Well, if this car's been sitting there sometimes, Debbie, for years.
Oh, I know.
So
I know,
again,
but this is on any car, correct? I mean, not the ones that have been sitting there for years, too. This
we're
is on
going to
any
look
car?
at, I got some streets that we're going to go after. But again, back to answer the question, I'm sorry. So we got 50 days. They take it 30 and then 10.
Actually, if they don't request the hearing within 20 days, then the 30 days has run. If they request the hearing within the 30 days, then it will be on the next Board of Adjustment meeting. So it's not
Okay.
necessarily 50 days before anything is even scheduled.
Okay, but depending, so.
Well, it depends on when the Board of Adjustment meets as
Correct.
well, because they only meet once
Once
a month.
Right.
So it would be placed on the next meeting of the Board of Adjustment.
I don't care, just so we can get that mess cleaned up in Dark Hollow.
Yeah, that's where we're looking.
The
We're concentrating.
absolute,
It
if
is.
anybody's ever been through there and
Well, I've talked to
see
Ms.
what's going
Fields.
on
Ms.
down there.
Fields has talked to some of the judges involved, so everybody's on the same page finally on this.
Okay, I wish we had pictures to show people.
I can get them, but it's fine.
Okay.
So where are we?
Has there been a motion?
Yes, there's a motion and a second.
All right.
On 04, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion and second.
Ross?
I mean, I
It's the
agree
motion
with-
to adopt.
Yes.
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Felicia Ward, thank y'all. Thank you. All right.
R2405, Councilmember Ross.
Please call it.
Okay.
An ordinance amending section 4.3.1 and section 1.4.1 of the North Rock Municipal Code, Chapter 9, parking regulations, declaring an emergency. First reading.
Move spin the readings.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Motion to adopt?
Motion adopted. I want to say something, please.
Is there a second?
Second.
What this is, when we originally did the restricted parking districts where you had to park on approved paving service, I don't know how or when or what, but it was always originally, when it was written, is that the parking service had to connect to the street or a driveway. somehow that got taken out. I don't know when or what. And so we've had some people that have, there's always somebody looking for a loophole, and they've been driving through the yard to park 4 tires on 4 blocks. So this is to correct that. Why it was taken out, don't know, but this will correct it, and that will give code more enforcement opportunities, and the police also.
Felicia, Ward, y'all understand what we're doing here? Okay,
yeah,
thank you. I got you. All right. There's a motion second, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
02406, Councilmember Robinson.
Please call it.
Yes, ma'am. An ordinance rezoning certain property located at 201 Mitcham Road in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas from I-2 to R1 zoning classification by amending ordinance number 9263, declaring emergency. First reading.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Yes.
02407, Councilmember Taylor. He's not here.
He didn't give me instructions, so let's
Me
just
either.
hold it.
He wants to hold it.
He'll hold it. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
So that concludes new business.
See, I have announced public comment. I have one public comment available. Ms. Temple? Ms. Temple, remember, you still got 3 minutes, okay? Got you, thank you.
Well, hello, City Council. My name is Hattie Marie Temple, and I live at 1726 North Locust. I am here championing for the people that live in these high rises and all this stuff. Now, I know y'all tired of hearing this, but I found out an interesting fact about Hickory View. The elevator permit is out of date. It got 323 on the elevator certificate for the elevator run, and you got 200 some people that ride this elevator to get 11 floors up. So I don't know what to do, so I said I was gonna come to the city council and tell them, because evidently everything in these high rises in these projects is taking a back seat to what's supposed to be happening. Now, y'all had somebody go over there to say that they fixed the 11th floor where the woman's thing was leaking. Sir, I went up there and took another picture. The same stuff still coming down through the roof. They didn't do nothing but go up there. The folks didn't do nothing but paint it. They didn't cut it out or nothing. But your code people supposed to make sure they did it. That's what you told me, Mayor.
Well, they were there, if you remember. I was
But they
there with-
didn't cut it out, and it's right back up there.
Miss Felicia, can you come up? Or who, are you aware? I remember us going out
All
there.
they did was paint it. And when you paint something that got water running through it, what do it do? The water spray come right
Hey,
back
I was
down.
out there, remember, and they wouldn't let me in.
I know that, sir,
So,
but what I'm talking about now is about this elevator certificate that's hanging in there to say that 323, that thing is that, so how is the elevator still running? Why ain't nobody did nothing about that? You know how many people take that elevator?
Felicia, if I'm not mistaken, elevators have codes they have to go by, and they have to get a permit. It's to see if the permit's legal. Go ahead, I'm talking.
We're not familiar with that, and
Okay.
Normally, if there's an issue with, like, the elevator or something, we'll get that information from the manager.
Well, see, the management them don't care, ma'am, that's why I'm
Ha-
coming to you.
Did you report it to them?
They know it.
All
And
right,
I
let's
told
do
them I
this.
was coming to tell Mayor Harwood.
Hattie, do me a favor. I've been out there 2 or 3 times, you know. Felicia, if you'll do me a favor and try to make contact, you or Cedric, again, let's see if we can see if that elevator's in.
Okay.
I guess it would call it.
And then, Miss Gloria, in 1116, you say they painted her, you say they fixed the ceiling? It's right back through there.
All right, let them look at it, okay?
Okay.
Hattie, let them look at it, okay?
Okay,
You know,
thank
always
you.
come out and look at it, but
All right,
as
thank
far
you.
as, and should be on an elevator, there's a thing that says.
Sitting
in-
up there, got Sarah Hubbard, Sarah Savage.
Gotcha. All right. Anybody else? I don't have any more comments. Yes, sir, Mr. Baxter.
I just want to say that, you know, a lot of folks, sometimes when they don't see things, they don't think that they occur. But I know for a fact that our street department was out overnight for several nights this past week. And I I just appreciate what those folks did to get the roads back clear. Actually saw sand truck on my street in my neighborhood, actually all over my neighborhood twice. So that was a nice effort by the street department. Hats off to Patrick and his crew.
They're good.
And their families who allowed their folks to go away overnight.
Ms. Ross?
Well, my concern is waste management on the recycle pickup, and they've done this before.
Did he call you too?
Who? No, this is me, this is my personal, this is
Okay.
how I feel about it. I'm not I hope I'm speaking for the residents too, but, we're paying for that. That's not a fee. If North Little Rock Sanitation, who were the heroes, they came out, they were able to run, and I know Waste Management, they do north of the river, but that doesn't mean that they can do portions. If they can't get it all, they could at least make an attempt.
Yeah, I had a
Because but this is not only costing the residents, it's costing the city too, because people, when their recycle bins are full, they're putting it into the trash, and so we're having to pay the landfill for recycle that they're already getting paid for. And this isn't the first time either, so it's not right.
I understand what you're saying. I had a gentleman call me in your neighborhood and I had to look up, you pay $5.78 a month
Right.
for recycle. So I'm going to get with Condo tomorrow and say, since they didn't pick up, are they going to deduct it? And meanwhile, we have to pick up that charge. So, gentlemen, I thought maybe he called you
No, I know.
also. I agree with what you're saying. They just skipped a whole week, so.
Right, and so,
And that means once a month that
Well,
they're doing it.
Here's the deal.
If they skip a week, they only do it every 2 weeks.
That means
It's
they're
once
getting
a
once a month.
month
And
that
that
they're
gets,
recycling.
and you're right, and guess who has to pick up the slack of Condo? I agree. But I
Right,
got
and
that call today.
It is, and then somebody said, well, just put it by your regular trash. Well, we have the Warren Martin Bandit now, so they can't be picking it up by your trash, your
I was-
city trash.
I just got that
And it's
call today.
costing the city money, and Waste Management's making money by not.
I would like to say something and compliment Condo and our waste management because they did a fabulous job.
Waste Management?
Not waste
Not
management,
waste
our
management,
trash pickup.
Sanitation, our
Sanitation.
sanitation.
Okay.
Because he answered the phone, I had a lot of questions, it's just, he didn't have to do that, and I just appreciate what they did.
Anybody else? Okay, guys.
So moved.
Motion?
Second.
Second. Thank y'all.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter? Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
By the way, you've got a book on State of the City, but also the video if you like, but the State of the City's got a book for you also. Thank y'all.
It's too big.
No, I've got thumb drive.